All right, getting you some breaking developments that are coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has issued a statement before his departure to Wuhan in China for that informal summit with President Xi Jinping. He has said that he will be discussing a range of bilateral issues of global importance. Both the leaders are also expected to review the developments in the India-China relationship from a strategic and a long-term perspective. So the Indian Prime Minister issuing a statement right before he departs for Wuhan in China for that informal meeting with the Chinese President Xi Jinping. Let's get in some further details from our correspondent Siddhant Sibal, who is joining us. Siddhant, what else has the Prime Minister said in that statement?
Well, the Prime Minister has the Prime Minister office has issued a statement, and of course the statement of course talks about what is going to happen. He said that the President Xi and I will be exchanging views on range of issues of bilateral and global importance. We will discuss our respective visions, priorities for national development, particularly in the context of current and future international situation. We will also review the development in the India-China relationship from a strategic and a long-term perspective. So, of course, it has a lot of diplomatic language, but it actually means that all issues will be on the table. We know that it's a freewheeling discussion in which everything is supposed to be discussed. Nothing has been set on the agenda like usually happens in the summit. No discussion which is happening on the table, in a sense that they're not going to sit together on a table and they'll be given a note, but it will be both going together. It's a kind of retreat that's going to happen, and going to discuss issues, of course, which have been concerning India, particularly in the backdrop of what happened last year, the Doklam incident, which of course had a major ramification for India-China relationship. That is, of course, is an important thing when both the leaders will be sitting together. But a broad-based, overarching conversation will happen. The purpose of the two leaders is to understand domestic issues of each other and foreign policy and remove any misunderstanding on issues. We know that misunderstandings arose last year with the Doklam happening, and of course, clarity has to be formed in the relationship. People are drawing a lot of parallels with the 1988 summit that happened when the then Prime Minister of India, Rajiv Gandhi, went, and of course has been making that has been an important point.
And what's again crucial to point out here, Siddhant, is that this will be an unstructured meeting. There is no well-defined agenda. It's more of a personalized touch that this entire summit, this entire meeting has been given.
Well, very true. The format is different from the usual formal summit. In formal summit, you have protocol issues and there are agreed outcomes. But this time around, that's not the case. There will be officials, of course, but of course, no formal agenda has been set up. The objective of this informal summit, for the first time, is not to come out with agreed documents or agreements. Agenda is communication at the highest level about views of each other and views that can be shared openly without any inhibitions or any preconceived notions. That is something that will be important, and strategic communication happening between the leaders of India and China at the highest level. And of course, no specific agenda has been laid out, so that is really important. So clearly an important summit that, of course, not only people in India and China will be watching, but the rest of the world will also be watching.
Absolutely. We're going to leave it there for the moment. Siddhant Sibal getting us the very latest on that statement that's been issued by the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi before he departs for that informal summit, which is to take place in Wuhan in China.